Gary, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for coming in.
Hey.
Bam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, as you know, your boss wanted me to interview you. I'm going to be interviewing, I think it was 12 employees, 13 employees?
Sounds right.
Yeah, 13 employees at your restaurant today. I had you come in, so I appreciate you coming and talking to me. I'm going to be recording the session, and I need you to wear this microphone, okay? Because he's going to see this. I'm saying he. What's your boss name?
Nick.
Nick, yes, sir. Go ahead and clip that to your shirt if you can. And we'll get right to it. So tell me a little bit about what you do at the restaurant. Don't say the name of the restaurant, but I understand you're a bartender.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so just tell me what you do, how long you've been there. Talk to me about it.
So I've been working there for about 10 years.
Okay.
And I mix drinks. I work like day shift, night shift. So we're doing pretty well.
Okay.
The restaurant's doing great.
Yes, it's very, very popular restaurant.
Absolutely.
Food is amazing there.
And you know what? You should try my martinis.
Oh,
They're
well,
awesome.
Of course, being the bartender, right?
Yeah.
You probably make the best martinis.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nick says that you're an ideal employee, never had any issues with you before.
No, I mean,
You go over and above what is expected and what he's asked. My question though is, how come you haven't been promoted yet? You've been there for a long time. How's that structure go there?
Well, Nick makes his own decisions. I like what I do. I don't complain and everything. I don't want to be promoted, actually. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has he ever talked to you about being promoted?
Yeah.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Okay, because you've been there a long time, and I was like, I was looking at your work history. I'm like, man, this guy's like, what's going on over there? Like, you don't want to promote anybody? And now there is, how many managers you have? 2? Is it 1 or 2?
I got 2.
2 managers there. So you got a day shift and a night shift, I would imagine, right?
That's right. Pretty flexible. I work whenever they need me, like, depending on like what schedules they got. And, we're busier during certain times. Holidays, we're very busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a manager, his name is Pei.
Yeah.
He is your boss. He's been there a shorter time than you, obviously. You've been there.
Yeah.
I think you're an elder there.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I don't see anybody who's been there longer than you.
10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been there for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he came from a different store or a different restaurant. Okay. So walk me through a scenario where I would come in and order a drink, bring my lovely wife with me, and we order a drink. What do you do? Tell me everything that you do. Let's say it's an easy mixed drink like a Crown and Coke or something, right? So tell me how that would go if I order a Crown and Coke. Walk me through it.
Yeah, I mean, you come to me, you tell me what you want.
Crown and Coke.
Crown and Coke, and I mix it for you.
Okay.
I bring it to you.
Okay.
And then, you tell me, okay, it costs, like $10. You give me $10 and I ring it up and then, I give you the receipt.
Perfect. So let's talk about the ring up process.
Yeah.
So I take out my credit card. I give you my credit card.
Yeah.
What do you do? Be very intricate. Like, tell me exactly what you do when you have a credit card in your possession.
So I take it to the cashier and I slide it. And then I,
take it to the cash register.
Yeah. Cash register.
Okay, not a cashier, because you guys don't have a cashier there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I'm the cashier.
I was going to say, all of you guys ring up your own stuff, except for the waiters.
That's right.
They don't ring up their own things.
So I take your cart and I bring it to the cash register.
Okay, and the cash register is in back of the bar.
That's right.
It's on the same side. Okay, so you don't take it anywhere else?
No.
Okay, so you take my card, you go where in the back, you're at the bar area, you ring up my card.
That's right.
Okay, so how do you ring it up?
I slide it.
Okay.
And then when the receipt, basically, is rolls out, I take the receipt, and then I bring the receipt and the card to you.
Okay.
And then, if you want to tip me, then okay, great. And then you sign it.
Okay.
And then I, bring it back, and then I'll add, I'll just the bill, just add the tip
at the register.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. Now you got your card already by then.
Okay.
Back.
So so once you swipe it, you bring the card back to me. I have that little piece of paper.
Yeah.
I put out, $15, $20 for tip. And then you take that and adjust it at the register. with your employee number, right? Because that's how they keep track.
That's
Most of every business that we talk to, damn near every employee has an employee number.
That's right.
So your employee number is to track your transactions on either any register at the restaurant, correct?
That's right.
Okay. So that seems very easy, very simple. I might as well tell you this. We're investigating credit card fraud at the restaurant.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's a lot going on there.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, wow.
No kidding here. So my job is to find out what's going on at the restaurant, how many employees have access to cards, and when they have the cards, what are they doing with the cards when they're in their possession? Okay.
Just told you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you told me exactly how you do it, what you do when you're in possession with the card. Is there anything that you're leaving out?
Nope. That's pretty basic.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay. So, has there ever been any time that a customer would forget to get their card back from you, leave the store? I keep saying store, but it's a restaurant, and come back and get the card. Has that ever happened before?
On some occasions, it has happened.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
In the past year, it has happened. That's happened 16 times in the past year. That someone has forgotten their card and they come back. Have you ever dealt with any customers who have forgotten their card and they come get it back from you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. How many times have you done that in those 16 times?
I'd say just a handful of times, not 16.
I need a number from you.
Maybe like 3-4 times, maybe.
And does Nick require you guys to report that anytime a customer comes back in and for a card that they have left at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yes. And of course, thank you very much for being honest. And how many times did you say that you've done that?
I'd say like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
So out of the 16 times, you've done it 5 times.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Very close. Let's say I forgot my card. Okay. What's the procedure if someone forgets their card and you have it and they leave it at the bar?
Yeah.
What's your procedure with the card once in your possession? They're already gone. And obviously you don't realize it right away because I'm sure you're working and whatnot and you go, oh, this is this guy's card.
Yeah.
What's the procedure in terms of getting the card back to that customer or when they come back in? Who has possession of the card? What's done with the card?
So, at the cash register, we have like a box.
I've seen it. It's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. And then we have a sign-in sheet right next to it. So I put my employee ID number down and I log it in essentially.
Yes.
And then I put the card in the box. I let Nick know about it. So when the customer comes back, I basically, I take the card and I, cross-check it with their ID. And then I, if it's okay, then I'll give it to them and then I, check it off at the log.
Perfect. Yeah. And you're leaving something out. He also has it when the customer comes back in, they have to sign that they received the card. So you take that, the sheet, the customer has to sign that they got their card back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You left that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how, and I think Nick has an amazing way that he does it. I think that's perfect because, hey, they sign that they received the card. You guys got your cameras. So I think his system is flawless. I love it. I wish more restaurants did what he's doing.
Right.
What'll happen if, let's say someone forgets to put the card in that blue box that Nick has available there? What'll happen if a card is not put in there?
Well, Nick doesn't like that. So yeah, you're looking at trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten in those 5 times?
Don't think I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
No.
Which is good. The thing that I'm concerned about is the credit card fraud that could be linked to you. And I need you to give me some clarification on some things. Okay?
What do you mean by that?
I'm going to let you know right now. Let's say in the last month, how many credit cards have you put into your employee number? You probably don't have the exact number. I do. But how many do you think?
Maybe 1.
So you think you've only handled 1 credit card in the past month? Are you on drugs? Are you understanding the question?
No. I'm just telling you exactly, kind of like an idea because I don't want to keep track of, everything that I do,
Gary, you've had 65 credit cards in your possession. Did you understand my question? So no.
I mean,
maybe you didn't understand. Here,
question
okay,
again?
I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. When people come in to pay, right? In the last month, how many people have given you their credit card to pay? I probably should have said it a little bit more simpler. How many people have given you a credit card to pay their bill? It's 65 people, not one person.
I'm sorry.
And I get it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's no worries.
Yeah.
That's no worries.
Yeah.
It's been 65 times in the past month that you've rung someone up under your employee number and back of the bar.
Yeah.
Out of those 65 customers, there's some cards that have been compromised that you have actually dealt with. Okay?
No, it can't be.
There are 24 cards that have been compromised under your employee number. That customers have come in and say, hey, you know, it's got to be here. I'm only using my card here. What's going on? How's this? Why is my card being charged?
Compromise, I mean, in terms of like, well, you know, I mean, I give them back their card, you know, I mean,
I'm not saying you don't give them back their card.
And then they get charged whatever they
right.
You know,
so what happens is that you can give them back the card, but when you're scanning the card, it could be something that takes place in terms of the time it's scanned. So I need you to answer some questions on why the credit cards that have been compromised
like
anything to do with it.
Compromise in what way? I mean, you know, how do you know all this
Fraud.
stuff?
Because I'm a PI, man. I check. I cross-reference credit cards that customers have said that there's fraud, and then I find out, well, I follow people and find out who's using cards. But I'm not going to tell you my entire process. But put it like this, my man. I've got some things here that I need you to discuss with me.
Okay.
I have some receipts here. I want you to tell me what's the last 4 of the credit card used on there. Just take a peek and tell me. The reason I'm asking you about these cards is these cards were compromised and someone used these cards at these stores.
Okay.
Okay. So you, my friend, have some explaining to do. And the reason why is because we have video surveillance of you using credit cards, these exact ones, at these stores here.
Okay.
Why? These cards don't belong to you. These cards have been flagged as fraud.
No, because you know what? I do shop for people.
Mm-hmm. You shop for people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do that all the time.
Okay.
So I'm surprised.
Okay. Not a word.
I've been to Walmart.
Okay. Not a problem. So I talked to the people with these cards, and I asked them, well, actually, my other investigators asked them a series of questions because that's one of the questions that we ask, which is interesting that you say that. We ask, do you know if any relatives are using the card? They say yes or no. Have you mistakenly submitted this card for fraud? Yes or no. Do you, I mean, it's 10 questions, but in terms of these cards, they would know if somebody was using them to shop because they have to answer our questionnaire. And within our questionnaire, this doesn't fall in line with it. Yeah. This falls in line with fraud. Okay. And I have video surveillance of you using these cards, man. So you need to tell me what's going on at your restaurant because you're in here lying.
No, I don't tell. I'm not lying. You're telling me I'm lying.
Okay, so then what are you doing if it's not lying?
I'm not doing anything.
Talking out the side of your neck?
No.
Okay, so you're lying.
The fact of the matter is, you know what? I help people.
The fact is this. This is fact. This shit right here is fact.
No.
This
you don't
is
know what
fact.
We're talking about.
Okay, so what the am I talking about? I'm talking about you committing fraud, and I got video surveillance of you using the cards that are compromised.
You're making this stuff up. You know
I just showed you proof. What is that?
Look, these are fraudulent, and you're a fraud.
Yes, it is fraud from you.
No. Why don't you just... You know what? You're accusing an innocent man here, 10 years of experience in that restaurant with that... telling me what to do.
Oh, now Nick is telling you what to do.
You should look at his record, man. He's a damn criminal.
He's a criminal?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think he's doing it himself? I can show you this video surveillance of using those cards.
I got people who look like me. Okay?
Oh, geez.
So just look.
Oh,
I know what you're trying to do, but you know what?
Man.
You're going nowhere because I'm an innocent man.
You got a twin running around, dog, with the same license plate number that lives at the same address.
People tell me I look like their dentist. People tell me I look like, their doctor.
No, you look like a criminal right now who's lying to me.
I'm not them.
Because I have video proof. I got proof of that you've used the cards. Bro, just tell the truth. You've been stealing from this restaurant probably from years, years.
Look at Nick, okay, because he uses my number. You know what? He does transactions all day long. He uses other people's employee number, but you know what? It's not like somehow, like he cares about it.
But I
wouldn't be surprised.
I saw you shopping with it though. So Nick might do that. But I saw you shopping. Me and my team sees you shopping.
You know
with those cards, man.
You know what Nick does sometimes? He gives me credit cards, tells me to go and buy stuff for him. I do that because I'm a good employee. I care for him.
So what I think you should do is probably tell the DA that. Because today, you're going to get arrested for fraud.
No, you're just just running this. I don't know what you're trying to scam me or something like that.
Why do you think I'm trying to scam you?
I don't know. Okay. I don't trust you.
You don't have to trust me. You don't need to trust me. But what you need to do is walk over there and face plant your on the wall over there. That's what you need to do. And don't think about doing nothing else except doing what I tell you to do. So please. Then don't try to run out because I'll catch you and I will body you. Okay. Stay right there. Put your hands behind your back. Okay, again, you're getting arrested for fraud.
No, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
Have you talked to Nick yet? Because I think Nick has a lot of explaining to do.
I'm gonna talk to everybody.
Oh man, it's just, why don't you talk to Nick, and then why don't you talk to Daisy, because she's, his right-hand person, you know that?
I'll be talking to everybody, put it like that. Here, I'll take this. Here, let's just stand still here. Appreciate you being cooperative. So you think Nick is doing some shady shit there?
You know what?
Is he involved with the credit card shit with you?
He's involved in that, and he's involved with that COVID, loan fraud. You should talk to him about that.
I think you should tell the DA that. It seems like you got a lot of information. You can maybe cut a deal. See, there you go. See how this works?
No, you know what? When you talk to Nick, seriously, Nick has, I don't know why you're talking to me.
Here, stand right here. Separate your feet for me. You have any weapons on you? Demo fine? No. Okay. No. Here, so hold on. Stand right here. You can turn around. So you're saying that you think Nick is involved in something else?
I think Nick is involved in a lot of shady deals.
Okay, like what?
Like, you know what? All those loans that he got from for COVID.
Okay.
You should talk to him about that.
Okay.
Because.
What about the credit card stuff? Because I know you're involved. You know you're involved. Is he involved?
He's involved in everything.
That's not what I asked you. Is he involved with credit card fraud like you?
He is.
Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. He is.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. I just needed you to say that on camera. So what we're gonna do when I give this to the DA. That's going to help you out because they're going to want to know everything.
You know what?
Go ahead and have a seat.
I should have quit that damn job.
Okay.
I should have quit that damn job.
Okay. Is Nick making you do it or what?
He's making me do everything.
Okay.
He's making everybody commit fraud in that damn restaurant.
So everybody is?
Yeah.
Dang.
Why don't you think, you got all those big numbers from him? Because he's basically committing fraud. He's pushing everybody to do fraud.
Okay. All right. So if you can prove that, then you need to give that to the DA. But I have it on camera, so they're going to investigate that too. Right?
Okay, wow.
So you might want to work a deal out with the DA, man, and your attorney, because you know a lot. So they would definitely want to hear what you got to say, because that restaurant makes millions of dollars. So.
You know what? He's just in my life.
Maybe so, but it starts here, man. That's how you make it better, by telling the truth. All right, sit tight, okay?